I think ending it up will be the solution. I think I have to end it up because I can't bear all this conclusion. Thank you. I think that's the end of our.
Don't capture the MIBT.
Oh, okay.
Stress, especially specifically to stress at work. When we talk of stress, it's the body way of the demand that the body way of responding to the demand or a threat, what some people call a flight or a fight. Just like an example, when you go to the exam room, you see that your briefing or you are going for an interview, you see that your breathing and your body mechanism begin to overreact more than necessary. So when this one too happens, we have what we call the central nervous system. It secretes some enzymes which goes to affect your body. And when this happens, you have high blood pressure. You have even you have a lot of the body begin to act more than necessary. Your eyes, you see more than necessary. So normally what we'll do is that we have coping of stress at workplace, and we have just 3 major steps. And these 3 major steps: first, you must take responsibility of your own life. Taking responsibility of your own life is just making sure that, just know that no human being can make you happy. You yourself have to create your own environment or your own world to make yourself happy. Even your wife cannot make you happy all the time. So it's you yourself, your own responsibility to make yourself happy, so that you live a stress-free life. The second one, we are talking about pitfall behaviors, like avoiding things that will predispose you to stress. Like knowing that, maybe if I can use this example, knowing that some people say that, oh, you are working in the bank, at least you should drive in a bigger car, or you should live a mountain. Then you try to take a facility to be able to live according to what the society is looking at you. At the end of the day, you keep on stressing up your life. You make your life more stressful, because if you take a facility or whatever where you get the money, you have to pay back. Then the last one, we'll talk of good communication effect. Let's say if you have a good communication skills, it makes your stress free, or it makes you stress free. Because when you have a challenge, you can easily communicate to a colleague. You have a good interpersonal relationship with your colleagues and even with your customers. So these are the 3 major steps that you should take if you want to be able to make it up or to overcome stress at the workplace. We have, in addition, we have 6 keys which you must follow in order to overcome stress. First, know your warning signs. Just like the first lady from the role play, the first lady, she was able to overcome the stress. But in the case of the operation officer, he was not able to overcome it. And the possibility is that because WHO has come out with the stars, there's no time to show that every 4 days we have one that is stress related. So we can see how stress is killing a lot of people slowly, but because we don't see it. So normally you must know the signs and symptoms of stress. When you see somebody being stressed out, you see that your sexual drive, a lot of things, you easily forget things. Even friends, when somebody is talking with you, you easily become annoyed and you try to just avoid the person. The second one, we'll talk of trying to know control your emotions, because you know yourself that, oh, I have this. If somebody say this, I will easily get annoyed. So you try to live a responsible life to your own self. Don't try to kind of, let's say, tempt yourself, because while you know you are weak in it, you don't try that, or you don't try to make people create your environment for you. You must create a very conducive environment for yourself. I don't know the time, but I think the last one which I will stress on is about, that one is talking about the managerial aspect. Normally, as a head, and I know all of you are potential managers, when you have, you are put on before organization, try to do what? Create an environment for your colleagues. And when there's any, let's say, any instruction from above, or before any instruction is taken, if it is possible, the people at the grassroots should be able to be part of the decision making, so that they will leave it. Otherwise, if you impose on them, it will be a stress. And this one, as we know, the stress will be killing them. Stress, it doesn't come for everybody to see that, oh, this person is a stress person. But the person is living deep within himself. For the sake of time, I would not like to waste much of your time. I think with this key, or with these steps, I think when you are able to abide by this, you'll be able to overcome stress. Even though to some extent stress is good, but when it is in excess, it deteriorates. Your life will be, depleting daily, but you will not see it. Thank you very much. I think we have our team. I think from yesterday, or this one was that when I came to Simanja, I want to say a very thank you for giving us this opportunity, this period, to give you this short discussion, or a short, understanding. But we say we are just it's a full of health staff, and we are just around the Silver House, I think on top of Silver House. We do screening. Even some people are there, we have some of our instruments for people who want to check the BP. But one thing we must assure you is that our confidentiality is our first goal. We don't do quota confidence. So people can feel free. If you want to come with maybe hepatitis B, if you want to do the test and infection, we are there to do it. And we also have the glucometer here for people who want to test their sugar level. Because all this, when you have all this at your tips, it will help you. Because you might be living, or you can say, oh, I've done this ago, but some of the tests, it's a human mechanism, and every day there are changes, there are reactions on the body. So I think you shouldn't hesitate to consult us, but we also have some of the strips, some of the apparatus here. People who want to check their BP, sugar level, and whatever, we are ready to do it for them. Thank you very much.
Free of charge.
Oh, for the sake of the app for the BP, that one is free. But because of for us to recover for the agent for the hepatitis B, C, and the diabetes, but the rest we do chemistry. We even have malaria too. We have the other things. You know, you can't bring the whole lab here. So the rest, if you are, I think we'll leave our flyers behind. If you are interested in anyone, for our privacy, when you come, we check. There's a doctor, we're all from the hospital, who will check you there. You don't need to go and queue for anything. If you have a special case, we need to refer you to, or refer you to the, what you call the appropriate place, the specialist. But there's some of the specialists too, they come there. Whether GI, whatever, ER, whatever, we are there.
Sometimes that you were instead of vaccine.
Yeah.
How many years ago?
Yeah.
How many years ago?
everybody has his own. It doesn't mean that when you just inject, so you are 100% sure. I remember an instance, somebody came, the person, he had gone to do the test and taken the vaccine. But when he was to get a visa and travel, during the exam, they realized that he was still, what do you call it, he was negative, positive. So it doesn't change anything when you still just cross-check. Therefore, it doesn't make anything because it's just a slight prick. We don't prick it so and within 5, that one is 15 cities. HIV is HIV, because of the confidentiality, normally they want you to come to the office for the HIV. But the rest, hepatitis B, the and that one, we can do them by the others, like the chemistry, you are using cholesterol. We prefer that you come to the office. That one will have more because you can do and somebody come and intend something. So we prefer that you come to the office. Oh, I mean, we are there up to 8. We are there from one apart from Sunday. Yes,
what is the one house? Entrance of the court.
Yes. I
Yeah, I just sent.
Any assistance, even counseling, whatever, we are there. There are people are there.
And you say stress is sometimes good. Sometimes stress. You said stress is sometimes is good.
Yeah, to some extent. Because assuming, I said, it's when it's on its excess that you have it. But stress can make you weak. Assume that you have an exam, you not go and sleep. You know, when you have an exam, you wake up or you sit up. But after the exam, you feel some relief within you. Especially if you go and perform well, or you see that what I've read, has surfaced. You see that you get that comfort within yourself. And so it's not all the stress that, and it's, as I explained, it's each person with his ability to cope with stress. So if you should study yourself and know that when this one happened, some people are there, common cause saying that, oh, this person has died or an accident. He can't do anything or he cannot do anything. But some people, he take it normal. Especially some of us, they have this. We will see that. It's natural.
Aside that, one of the importance is that you mentioned that when you are stressed, there are some hormones that are released in your body. And those hormones are also sex hormones. And they make us either look like a man or a woman. When we are over screens in the body, then you might see a woman who will be behaving like a man, or a man behaving like a woman. That's when the hormones are more in the man than the man should have. So those are some of the important. But when you get to the normal level, then it helps you even as a human being. And then I also want to touch on that is being that Madam answered when you are supposed to test or whatever. But when you test and then you are giving the vaccination, you are supposed to take 3 shots. When you take the 3 shots, you are supposed to be protected for life. And it is when you have duration, you take it and you must take it within the quiet duration. You don't take it again for quiet duration, then it might not work. And in that case, you might have to take it again. And when you take it, the 3 shots, then that is you don't need to worry about what is going on. But that when you are not taking it, you need to test.
If you have enough, you are ready.
some can be done. Thereby,
So who can be done here? Which can be done here?
hepatitis. We have hepatitis. Our biochemistry.
You can do it.
You can get that. Yeah. Our biochemistry. BP, hepatitis, and sugar level.
That is if you are taking the vaccine for hepatitis B, does it cover all the hepatitis?
We have C, and the this in that course, the quality of their different.
So, you have a trace of hepatitis B and a trace of hepatitis.
Yeah.
So they are different.
But they have to fight. You have to A, B, C, D. There are 5 clinics and all of them have you see, the important thing is that they are all called hepatitis before they affect the fight. But some of them, can actually, those all can cause death. But what happens is that the B, the C, they are very dangerous. And for them, you get them through body fluids. Some of them, the A, the D, you get it through contaminated water, food, and that. But those are not prevalent in our setting here. But the ones that are more in Ghana, no, it's contaminated with the hepatitis A virus. The water may be contaminated, but if the hepatitis A virus in the water, contaminated water, they are like cholera. You can take dirty water, but if the germ for cholera is what it is, you won't get it. So that is how it is.
So, there's something going on. This is scientific.
Yeah, I think we are doing the contact tracing. All the necessary pathway that is different from mass country. If we had, assuming we had sponsors, we are supposed to be in time leading Yafo. As of now, Yafo, there was another case that was recorded in Manchester.
This you go come in the
yes. So what we are going to do is that, the human being is such a way that there's a proverb in Chinese proverb that when I hear, I forget. When I see, I remember. And when I do, I get experience. So normally, the role play we don't take it light. Because when you see it, so time like this, they needed that more than they're going to tell them contact tracing, so do this, where this and now. But when they see something staged and we gather and there's something they say, this and that they can see, I think it will cut a lot of disease. And WHO, they are coming with something that they have realized that normally doctors and other paramedics sit in the hospital or the facilities for the patient to come. But it's about time we will reach to the public. Because when there's proper preventive care, I think a lot of the hospitals will go and they'll be empty. Even though they will not make money. But, I mean, a lot of lives will be saved. A lot of lives will be saved.
And we go come in the judging they are talking about. You see, what happens is that it comes during the dry and hot season. And the germ is able to thrive well in the hot season. So mostly the education we give is you should try to sleep in every room. I mean, if you go to the villages because of dust, you see people use polythene bag to cover the windows and water that they don't want to run to dust. But I think it's better to have dust than to have meningitis, which will take your life. So that is what we have been teaching. But when you look at it, as a disease, we look at it in 3 phases. We look at it in the community phase, that is giving the education, which is taking care of the sick, managing the cases, you also look at the environment itself. So if the environment, you cannot do anything about heat because of climate change. So you agree that you need to ensure that the ecosystem is not destroyed. So that some of these things, but it's again depending on the ground. So what you have to do is you try to manage the cases, you give education. So the education is the way to go now. But when you get to, you don't know how to happen. Because every human being has his own mechanism of reacting to the disease. And because yours is not like mine, I might get it and I'll survive. You might get it and you will survive. So the important thing is to prevent it from actually getting it. So that we know that you will not be seeking for care. But this is what we usually do. We manage the case, give the case, and also protect the people.
On that would be start. I would like to thank you for coming. Good. You are very good. Sit for coming. So, those who want to be there, they can go there.
Just some few minutes, not too much.
I think, I don't know, some 8 years ago, some of us vaccinated after SP. Are we to do it again?
That's why we do the test for us to rule out any doubt. And then,